What is up, guys? We are back. We got our 10 for 10. We also have these new purple cables, which we're going to use for this extended area over here. I thought we could use it. So, if we grab this, it's a pretty basic crafting. It's just very expensive. Sorry, yes. There we go. We got all the free stuff. Getting to the late modern industrialization age now. Reason those are 3 are for the item input hatch and the energy input hatch, which can be just off to the side here, and the item output hatch over there. There we go. So the implosion, we can get our pattern extend pattern provider going into the machine, import bus, taking it out, just off to the side. Oops. We can place below it, making it all look pretty. Thought I'd leave it open just to compare it as well. And the energy, we need the point. There we go. So it has power. Patterns go in, items go out. Alright, so what are the crafting recipes? The singularities, blast-proof alloys. That's the main thing we need. And all use industrial TNT to make most of it. Now make tungsten, nuclear alloys, quite a lot of stuff. So it's pretty handy. So let's give it a go. Let's start with now industrial TNT. So this said we should make an auto crafter for this TNT. So we get toluene. Okay. We get toluene from the steam cracked. Okay. And it mixes. So we need another mixer. Okay. I think we might have a processing. Yep, we have one spare. So we can just quickly set one up. Back here. Let's actually set it up for 16 machines. So do we have stainless steel? We do. We need a couple more of these though. Okay, so let's just make 30. And we'll make 10 of those. So let's just wait for that to complete and then we will be back. We also completed this quest, the toluene, because we got it from the distillery. We probably also get butadiene. Yep. Beautiful. And that's different. So ethylene and benzene makes ether-benzene. Which we already have. I guess it can craft in the chemical reactor as well. Cool. Ether-benzene, there we go. So So we completed the quest, but we need ethylene and benzene. So ethylene. There are double up of quests, I've noticed. Benzene. So like this one. Yeah. It's weird. Like sometimes we get rewards for it, sometimes we don't. Okay, styrene, steam and iron dust. Cool. We should also make the ethylene and benzene. So we need to make this. And it costs that. Alrighty. And it is in the chemical reactor. Got quite a lot of those. We're going to need another fluid input. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Okay, we can't do that yet. Unless we have it automated. Is there any other use for ethylene? Wow. Guess not. Unless it makes ethanol, but we don't really need that, right? Okay. Actually, that's important. Okay, so we won't get rid of everything just yet. We've still got a lot. This ain't even close. It's taking this so long. Is it getting its speed up? Okay. Well, we'll be back, guys. A sad moment for us all. We've run out of time on the temporal pouch. So we can't automate stuff as fast. Sad day. But on the bright side is these are getting crafted really fast. Yeah. That's always good. Is it crafting? More stainless steel. Okay. Maybe it'll be better if we only have one mixer. Just trying to think. It might be better if we only have one. Electric mixer, let's make one. So then we can just have it off to the side. Just waiting for the macerator. Compressor, sorry. There we go. Okay, so our electric mixer. It's pretty simple. Power. Pattern provider. Auto eject. Auto eject. Then import. Need to rotate it. Now, if that's the back of it, does it auto export? Okay, let's go industrial TNT. Okay, we can craft that. Gotta make our... Do we have fire and stone? I think we do. Nitrogen. Get that from that. We get our nitrogen from liquid air. We get our molecular assembler. Just like that, and let's see if we can make an industrial TNT. Okay, well, on the plus size, or side, it works. Now, does it auto-export? Ah, and it was so close too. That's okay. We can always get one from underneath. Oh, it is underneath. Okay. It's better. Just make it hidden. Anything else to hide? Nope. Okay. Industrial TNT is crafted. Now we can make it autocraft that by having our ME requester. So we got to go back to our base. Our ME requester, which is hooked up around here. Where do we have it? Ah, here it is. Okay. ME requester, industrial TNT. Always wants 64 and it cooks in batches of 40. I changes. 64. There we go. We need 64 at all times. Thank you. Now we can head back. Come over here. Have our pattern for... We can do the quest actually. We need some of this styrene. Chemical reactor once again. Set that up. Okay. We have some chemical reactors to spare. So why don't we use it? Sorry, use them. So we can set up something like this, have the chemical reactor there, have the pattern provider there, and get the import bus just below it. I think it looks pretty good. It's good enough. Now it just needs power. Because then this does, and the one over there doesn't need 3 inputs. This can just have the input available to it. So that makes the styrene. Sorry, we already have that. We need the ethabenazine. Okay. How do you make it always craft? I guess we can do a import with a crafting card. Does that work? No. It's export. Extended, or maybe an import export. The crafting card. That doesn't work. Benazine. I don't think this is gonna work. Nah, it's just importing it or exporting it. Okay. Chemical reactor, pattern provider, benazine. We'll need another chemical reactor. Okay. So that should work. Make some benazine. Let's make 10 buckets. Cool. It's working. To make this, it's another chemical reactor. So that's what our second one's for. And then this, the rubber, sorry, styrene. Oh, it's another chemical reactor. And that's another chemical reactor. Okay, so we need two more. So that's a one, and now we need two. All right. That goes there, that goes there. Goes into that one. Now we can request styrene. 10 buckets. Here we are. Next one is this thingamajiggy. Can we make butylene? We can. It's good. All right. Last one. Set that up. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess the flux point can go here and make it look good. Okay, efficiency is clocked out. We need our upgrades. Got basic upgrades and we got nothing else. You're going to take all the basic upgrades to get to 16 efficiency, which is pretty good. Okay, that one's for that. And this one is for this one. Look at that. We're doing good. We're doing really good. So now we can make the styrene. 10 buckets of that. Move the upgrades temporarily. Efficiency is actually really high for this one. The reason why I thought it'd be better to have individual chemical reactors is from these machines, yes, they're really good, but that's for bulk. These things, it would be easier to have 4 different processing arrays, because to change between the styrene butadiene and the other one, Takes a while, and these ones need 3 different chemicals at some stages. Okay. Save the styrene. Oh, we need the normal styrene. Styrene. Now we can make 1 bucket of the cooler styrene. Quest, styrene. How's it going? It's doing it. It's doing it. Oh shit, it needs more. God damn. Alright, one thing I've realized we needed are more upgrades. Let's get 100 turbos. I'm just joking. But that would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Alright. Just want to focus on these quests. So we need RAM now. Make that with another chemical reactor. Holy crap. Let's make 2. Get our RAM. I'm glad I built this longer. I don't know how much I'm going to need. So it'd be interesting to see if the only recipes, well, the things these are making are for the other one. Because if that's the case, I could just do like a whole roundabout method to automating it to get all the way up to the highest tier, which is this, the rubber, which we finally are able to create. But this works too. Waiting for a lot of aluminum. We have a lot of titanium we've gathered, and we also have gathered a lot of the mixed blast-proof ingots. Just as we await. Okay, that one's done. Sorry, it needs a import. Let's make 12. There we go. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. It's already got it. So now let's try and make some RAM. So we should start with this. So we should request to make, not that, 100 buckets of styrene. And once it makes 100 buckets, because this will be in a row, so it doesn't lose efficiency, sorry. Whoops. Okay, where's our turbos? Turbo, turbo. You need the turbo. Basic upgrades can go on that one. So we can also make, sorry, benzene, which is fair. Need more hydrofluoric acid though. So is that going to craft that? Hydrofluoric acid? Oh, I guess it's everything it needs is here. So yeah, the efficiency is getting way faster. It's also making hydrogen. So then we can make it in bulk for the processing unit. We have the processing unit board. No, we don't. We can craft it. We're missing platinum. Platinum plates. Here we are. We also don't have a platinum recipe. So let's... Oh, that's because we have the essence. Yeah, that's fair enough. All good. Okay, so this is from the compressor or this machine. So let's make some platinum. Let's make 128. And that'll just compress as much as it can. Well, it does one at a time. Don't know if the metal press has any upgrades. Silent gear. Alright, that upgrade is clocked out, so we'll just do a little swapperoo. Give it some time. Perfect. Okay, now that upgrades in that, because I want to make the styrene. So 100 buckets. Then we'll get up to the random access memory. What else does it need? If I were to make one now, it's craft nitrogen, needs argon, and oxygen. You know what? Start it. Stuff it. Alright. So that is working. It's all good when everything falls into plan. We need the processing unit board, don't we? Still? Alright, we can make one. So all those crafting things are just going to get done autonomously. Should check out TNT. Yeah, look at that. Industrial TNT. Uses nitrogen. How much toluene? We have 191 buckets. And hydrogen. 66 buckets. To make one, it costs a quarter of one. So we can make 66 without being able to craft anything, right? No, but it's 64 times 4, so it's a 212? No, 6, 12, 18, 24, 252, 42. Yeah, whatever. Close enough. So that's just going to get mixed at its own pace. We got our RAM? What are we waiting on? Does it need to have a certain threshold? Well, that's weird. What does it need? Aluminium, antimony, silicon. How much argon? 250, 500? Oh. Make sure to power your machines, guys. Amount of times that's happened, and it's just like, oh, I've gone through every single thing. Why isn't it working? Yeah, well, you find it, and it's the stupidest reason, isn't it? Half the time. So yeah, we got our random access memory. Actually collect the quest. How's our processing unit going? Oh shit, we're actually really close. Really close. I think how I want to do it is I want to start making items. So say I want go to our macerator. say I want one anti-money, I actually put 8 in, or multiples of 8. Because otherwise this isn't getting used. If I make like 1 or 2. That's what I thought this would be good. Because it turns this, which this doesn't have any other use. It doesn't have any use. Holy shit. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe I should just have an export and auto craft it. Just automatically export these 3 items and then lock it. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's get iron dust in that, steam in that and that, and lock all of them. Change this to an export. It'll be import export, so even better. We'll just drag that there, and we'll give that like a trial run. Wait, that's actually amazing. Wait, we can do that with everything, can't we? And it saves us on extra ones, right? Does it export? Holy. Okay, we're gonna just change everything then. Okay. So that one creates that when it can. Has max of everything. Alright. This one. Sorry, I'll have to get rid of these patterns. Okay. So the next one is just styrene and butadiene. We'll lock all of them. Let's just have styrene and then butadiene. Styrene and butadiene. So styrene goes in, butadiene goes in, and it crafts. And the last one is just chromium and styrene, which we have to lock first. We'll drag the chromium and drag the styrene. And we'll put crafting cards on each of them. It's doing pretty good. I think this is how the game's supposed to be played. So we can get rid of the upgrades. And that is a RAM. Just want to double check. Is that the only thing that we can use for rubber? Not really. So random access memories could, but not really. Not really keen on it just yet. Okay, now the processing unit board. We can collect that. Now we can make the processing unit. Just in a regular. What's that? Advanced extended terminal. It's this one, isn't it? Implosion compressor. We'll need to get our little Kniffy. Implosion compressor. Oh, didn't fix. Where is the... Oh, it's these. There we go. Molecular assembler. So now I can make a processing unit. Not just yet, it seems. Platinum wire. Okay, and also... Alright, so we have a bit more crafting recipes to make, which is good. So let's get onto it. So, compressor. There we are. Platinum wire. Wire mill. Another wire mill. Other compressor. This is just regular crafting, and that is also regular crafting. Alright. Now where were we? Processing. Okay, we gotta get off that because it's trying to make another processing unit board. There we go. So that's all done. It's crafting that with the chromium tiny dust. Also has a crafting card for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave this how it is. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I really like these efficiency things. I should have more. I should definitely make more. Peace. Also, yeah, new skin maybe in the future. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.